Okay, so I'm going to be working on this Wookiee Warrior, and I might get to some of the next ones today. My goal is to have this whole group done in the next couple days, but we'll see how far I get tonight. So, starting off, it's just my regular primer that I usually have, standard gray. I actually stopped using this primer recently, but we'll get into that later. And I've just covered all the fur and Ryyks hide over here. So, my plan is to try to get all the straps, try to get all the weapons, and at least try to get this one done to the point where it's washed tonight, and we'll see how far that goes. And cue the music. So, quick stop here. Just wanted to show, this is all the XV88 that I wanted to get on here, just the lighter highlighting stuff. I was really happy to notice these little ties that he's got back here. And I think there are a few places where I went over his fur again, but there, that'll have to retouch, but that's not too big a deal. Now I want to move on to the fun part. No, I'll do that last. I'm going to move on to... Actually, I might make these handles XV88 as well, just so that they have like a wood texture or something like that. But I'm going to move on to the silver parts. So all these little boxes, all the underlying connections are going to be silver. That's going to be kind of like a chain link thing going on here. So I'll get that started right about now. Okay, having a little trouble with this setup, but we're getting some stuff done. We got some nice silver going on there, nice lead belcher. Now I'm going to add in the thing that makes these guys unique, and that's going to be their gold-plated armor and blades, basically. And after that, I was going to look into doing a red for maybe his tongue. I think that'd be appropriate. And then I'm going to go back and retouch it up a little bit and try to get a wash on it. We'll see how that goes. I actually ran into something interesting. This Pro Acro Bright Gold came out a lot more fluid than I expected. It also came out a lot closer to XV88 than I expected. Like, it's really difficult to tell, at least from this point of view, maybe if I had different light, where the gold is and where the tan is. So I'm just going to hope that when I put the wash on it, it's going to look a little, or it's going to pop a little differently on the gold parts rather than the tan parts. He's at a point where I think I'm pretty happy with it. I might do the tongue, like I said. And I think that'll get me to about where I want to be. I'm going to go back, before I put the wash on, I'm going to go back into all these areas while they dry out and touch up the Ryyks hide fur really quickly. Because I did bleed over in a lot of spots, and I thought that was okay for just a quick job. So we're going to go back with the Ryyks hide, and after that we'll hit it with the wash. Okay, so this is about what I was looking for. I might go with a different gold than the other guys, which will make it look weird, but I'm going to go grab probably the Agrax Earthshade for everything. Should I just Agrax the whole thing? That sounds like a really bad idea. I'll use Agrax on all the parts that aren't metallic. Metallic stuff will get null oil. I'm still debating on how I want to do the blades in terms of the null oil. I might not touch those. The gun's definitely going to get some oil. These parts are going to have some oil, so we will see how it turns out in a second. Just got to find my Agrax over here. There we go. Time for some liquid talent. Let's see how it goes. So this is what he looks like after Agrax. Not seeing a whole ton of difference. Maybe a little darker in some of the shadows from certain angles. I think he looks a little better for sure, but it's pretty tough to tell that combination of Ryyks hide and Earthshade. I'm just going to skip right ahead to the null oil, and well, actually I wanted to put the Agrax here, and then I'll null oil everything else and see how it ends up looking. Give them a few seconds to dry. Looks like I'm about an hour my time. You guys would have seen this all sped up, but about an hour and a half in, and This will probably be the only one I get done today because it's like 1 in the morning or something here. So, hope you enjoy it. We'll see. I can't wait to see how these shoulder pads turn out with the Nuln Oil. I'm really looking forward to something special. Okay, I think he's done. I'm pretty happy with how that shoulder turned out specifically. This one too. I was thinking about doing a dry brush on some of his like lower layers. I don't know if I have the brushes to do that right now. Just checking in my little toolbox over here. No. But yeah, this is all for tonight. Cool. I did end up putting Nuln Oil on the blades just because they seemed really bright when compared to the shoulder pads, and just brought them down a little bit. Yeah, I'm real happy with how they turned out. Oh.